I'm not even sure if I really want to post this video. What's up, guys? It's Hannah Boo, hoping to lose a pound or two. How y'all doing? So excuse me for looking a hot mess, but I'm about to do my hair and talk to you guys really quick. So we're just gonna like go right off the bat with what I'm talking about, because I'm probably gonna title this video something like revealing my big secret, and I'm just gonna deliver off on that promise like right now. Now, the big secret is I am going to have a series on my channel. Don't click off just yet, hold on. I'm gonna have a series on my channel that I mark as unlisted. So people aren't going to be able to see the videos unless they have access to them. Oh, my hair nappy. But and in order to be given access to these videos, the only rule is you have to be a subscriber, because I gotta know that you down with me. I gotta know that you down with me for me to share basically my biggest secrets with. Now, it ain't nothing crazy. I ain't no hoe. I ain't no freaking girl who sells their body on the internet. It's not none of that. No offense to people who do things like that. That's just not me though. So basically, these videos are gonna be based on, I'm kind of nervous to say, because y'all just gonna be like, this girl's insane. Okay, so I might be crazy. I'm not gonna even like, I'm not gonna even like deny that as a possibility. I might be crazy. But ever since I was young, I've had like tons and tons and tons of spiritual experiences and spiritual attacks. And I'm talking about like real ones, not just like, oh, I feel horrible and I'm depressed and freaking I feel sad and I feel like the devil's trying to get me. Like, no, I'm talking about real life entities like suffocating me in my sleep, seeing things walking around type stuff. So basically, I'm doing this because I have nobody to talk to about it. I can't talk to my husband about it because he doesn't really know what to say, which I don't blame him. Who knows what to say to somebody who's like, I'm seeing things and things are choking me and hurting me and blah blah blah. Like, who knows what to say to that other than see a mental health professional, you know? So, which I have done before, and that has not helped at all. I've been in and out of the psych ward, okay? Like I said it in the past video, I've been in the psych ward several times, and I have seen mental health professionals hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times, and nobody can help me with this because nobody understands except people who are going through it, which I don't know anybody. But just imagine not being able to talk to your husband or your best friends or anything. I should have got my spray bottle. My hair is getting dry. 1 second. Okay. I don't know what I was just talking about. But I think I was saying something like, imagine if there was something like really big going on in your life that's really big and bad, you know, that you literally have no control over. And it's not like a normal kind of trauma, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that trauma is not serious. Trauma is obviously serious, you know, between like rape and abuse and other types of abuses. That is very serious. But this is a type of abuse. It's like a spiritual abuse, you know. There's physical, there's sexual, there's verbal. But I deal with spiritual abuse. And a lot of people probably deal with spiritual abuse and don't even know it. And basically get tormented by these entities on a regular basis. And don't think I don't know. Like, I know what I'm doing. Like, I believe in God. I believe in the Bible. And I know how to rebuke them. You know, I always use, you know, certain Bible verses against them to get them to leave me alone. But they still keep coming back. And I've asked God, like I'm trying not to cry, but you know, I've asked God, like, why he won't just make them leave me alone. And now I don't even want to post this video. And it seems like the more I get into the word, the more I pray about it and everything, the worse that it gets. And it's like they hate it. They hate that I'm doing it. They hate that I'm reading the Bible. They hate that I believe in God. They hate it. And they can't stand it. And they hate when I have like a Bible verse against them and stuff like that. Which my main one is like, I think it's like Luke 10:19. And it is, I have given you authority to tread on serpents and scorpions and overcome all powers of darkness, something like that. And I use that one quite frequently because it gives me authority over them. It kind of reminds the demons, like, yeah, you are a powerful entity, but I have authority through Jesus Christ to rebuke you and to tell you to leave and to leave me alone, you know. So a lot of times that does work, but sometimes I can't get the words out. I can't get the words out, and you know, the more that I can't rebuke them, the more that they're capable of doing to me. Because, you know, I try to act like I'm not scared. Like, I even try to front with them sometimes, be like, why don't y'all go, like, just leave me alone. Like, sometimes I literally talk to them like they're this regular person, like they're bullies, like they're literally bullies. And I just be like, why don't y'all have something better to do? Like, why do y'all keep coming after me? Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. And sometimes they do, but it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. And they'll be back. And I'm just like, what am I doing in my life? Like, I'm not into all that hoodoo voodoo. I'm not into none of those tarot cards, Ouija boards, freaking palm readings, nothing. I'm not into none of that witchcraft stuff. I don't partake in none of that. And I just don't know what could possibly be opening up this door like this. Like, there is, seriously, like, I feel like there's like a portal somewhere just around me in my aura that just allows them like easy access to me. And I'm not really sure what it is. I know that my mom has had some experiences as well. So I'm sitting here wondering if it's hereditary that, you know, we have, you know, an opening somehow, or like, I don't know, a generational curse having some opening somehow. of, you know, demons being able to cross through and like literally be up in your face and manipulate you. I'm not talking about like, this ain't no, oh, this is a candle floating in the middle of the room, la 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 la. Like, no, like they just literally be up in your face like, what's up? And if you're wondering what they look like, a lot of times they just look like shadows. Sometimes they, you know, they form to be ugly things. Sometimes they'll try to fool you because they are shapeshifters. Many a times they'll try to come to me in the form of my husband and try to have sex with me and stuff like that, and I have to be like, no. And it's very easy to tell if it's one of them because they can't act like the person that they're trying to impersonate. Like, they cannot act like my husband. Like, my husband is just not, he's not aggressive. He's not aggressive. And when they try to have sex with you, freaking, they be aggressive. They be like, right on top of you. And it's just like, no, I know exactly, I know who that is not. I know that is not my husband, because my husband does not act like that. But I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point. But like I was saying, I was describing them. If y'all just wanted to know like what these entities look like. And some of these entities, like I said, they shapeshift. They can be whatever whatever TF they want to be, seriously. They can be the man of your dreams. They can be like the most beautiful thing you ever seen in your life, or they can be the most horrible, terrible thing that you've ever seen, or they can just be a freaking blotch of blotchiness in the air. And I can't even explain it. It's not something that you can really explain unless you've seen it. It's kind of like trying to explain color to a blind person. Like, how are you can't describe red. You just know if it's red or not, you know? Are you seriously still here? Like, if you're seriously still here, I really commend you. And you might as well just go ahead and subscribe, because obviously you're interested in this. I don't know if I said it already in this video, but basically the videos are going to be kind of like videos like this one. I'll link it up here somewhere, if I didn't already say that. And they're going to be like a little less dramatic and entertaining or whatever. I mean, they're going to kind of be dramatic because you know, these are not videos that I'm trying to make to be funny or entertain people. I mean, I can't help it. Like, I'm goofy. Like, no matter what I'm going through, I'm always going to be a big old goofball. But I mean, they're just going to be like real life video diaries. I'm going to tell every single experience that I have, what I did in that experience, you know, what to think, you know, things that it said to me, things that I said to it, you know, I'm just gonna give it the whole breakdown of my experiences. And then I might talk about other stuff like struggling with bipolar disorder and stuff like that, because that is something I do struggle with. I am manic depressive, so I go through states of extreme happiness, which, believe it or not, I'm there like right now. And I know it doesn't seem like it. And then I go through extreme depression, and it usually varies like between a few months. So I'll be like extremely happy for like, I don't know, like 2 months, and usually around that time is when I restart my YouTube. Like right now. I'm like, yeah, I have the energy to do everything. I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna upload consistently on YouTube. This is gonna be my life. And then as soon as I start becoming manic depressive, I stop. But I'm not gonna let that happen this time, because I feel like I have better control over it this time, especially now, because I have God in my life now. And that's just something that I've, I mean, we always have access to God, but it's just something that I didn't know that I had access to. It's something that I didn't normally believe in. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, I don't want to be talking to her. She's gonna be freaking preaching and stuff like that, talking about Jesus Christ and blah 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 blah. I mean, I'm not trying to convert nobody to nothing. I'm just telling people my experiences, okay? And believing in God and believing in Jesus, and that helps me cope with these spirits. Because can you imagine the stuff I was going through, and I had no way of defeating them. I had nothing to use against them. And they just loved it. They just loved the fact that I had nothing to use against them. They could just torture me however they want, do whatever they wanted to me, blah 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 blah. Should have seen the look on their faces though when I rebuked them in Jesus' name. Yeah, they was real nervous then. They were just like, oh crap. Like, seriously. And I know they don't like Jesus' name. And I know they don't like Bible verses, because you wanna know why? The minute you start saying it, they try to get you to shut up, like immediately. Like they can't stand it. It's like, y'all ever spray Raid on a cockroach or like one of them house centipedes? And they just like, they try to like run away, but they're like slowly dying in the crosshairs. That's pretty much how it is. That's pretty much how they act. It's like they try to hang in there. They try to like, no, shut up, stop. Or they'll say hush, or, one of them just like, I literally had an experience this morning. One of them was just like, hush. And I was like, nigga, don't tell me hush. Like, I mean, and that was a really nice way of telling somebody to shut up. That was actually the most polite way to tell me to stop, because that was the first. I ain't never heard no demon say hush. Bro, I'm telling you, freaking, I'm just telling you, some of these experiences, they're all terrible, like, because I'm dealing with evil entities. But I'm telling you, I be roasting these niggas. So yeah, anyway, lighter topic. I can talk about this diet, I guess. So I'm not loving this diet. I'm not going to even front. I make it seem like on my channel that like, oh, I'm loving it. It's great. I'm losing weight. I am losing weight. That's the only benefit to it. I mean, and I can eat some stuff that I like cheese. I can eat cheese, a diet that allows cheese. Like, come on. That's amazing. But it's hard sometimes, especially when it comes around that time, of the month or whatever. I be wanting like sandwiches, and I be wanting the chicken tender sub from Publix. That joint be so smashed. And I'll be wanting some hot Cheetos, but I'll be having to settle for hot and spicy pork rinds, and they're just not the same. Don't get me wrong, pork rinds are tasty and everything, but they ain't hot Cheetos. Y'all, I just be craving a whole bunch of stuff. And it makes it really hard, but I gotta stick to it. But I haven't been working out as much as I should. But after Thanksgiving, I'm gonna I bought this like Groupon that's for like a boot camp or whatever. It's 30 days free, or not free. Obviously I paid for it. It's like 30 days for, I don't know, like it was like $40. I think it was $40. And I'm gonna do that boot camp all through December. And that's how I'm gonna get my workout, because right now I'm not going to the gym. I do have a treadmill in my house. I do use it regularly. And I find myself skipping a lot more days than I should. And then I also do workout videos by this couple on YouTube called HasFit. They have some really good videos for people who are like out of shape like me. Like it gives you just enough to, you know, be out of breath and really feel like you gotta work out without making you feel like you're dying. What else can I talk about? What I do. I am an EMT. For a non-emergency company. So we don't do a lot of emergency stuff. So I don't be seeing a whole lot of death and blood and guts and everything. But I do see a lot of doo-doo. A lot of doo-doo. My birthday is December 9th. I'm a Sagittarius. Not that that matters, because astrology is fake. And there's no way that anybody can know how you are, who you are, by the alignment of the stars. Just in case you didn't know. I recently dyed my hair this color. My hair has been this color for, I don't know, like a month now or something like that. This guy named Paul did it. He did a good job. I was such a nervous wreck because it was the first time I had ever bleached my hair. Well, actually, when I was in high school, my mom did a little strip of blonde in the front of my hair before. But this is the first time I ever bleached my hair, like my whole head. And I had worked so long to get the growth that it is at right now, the length. But I was so bored with my hair. And I always wanted my hair this color. I spent my entire life since like 8th grade trying to get my hair to be this color, you know, without bleaching it. But it just never took. It never took. I even went to a professional before and the color just never took because I needed a lifting agent. I needed a strong lifting agent, and my only option was bleach. So I got my hair bleached and it came out nice. My hair is still healthy. It does shed a little bit more. Do I regret it? A little bit. Because I feel like it's gonna slow down my growth. Like a lot. And I feel like my ends are gonna break off. But I am taking care of it as much as I can. I do like hot oil treatments and deep conditioning treatments. I use Curl Dynasty, the pumpkin, deep pumpkin mint treatment. I love that stuff. Like, I just love Curl Dynasty, period. Seriously. Like, everything in their line just makes your hair feel like butter. If you made it to the end of this video, then thank you, seriously. But to get access to these videos, this video diary that I'm gonna start doing, all you have to do is be a subscriber. And I do ask that out of respect for me that you don't repost them anywhere. But, you know, people will always be people. But thankfully I'm not important enough to post my secret videos yet. So that's what I want to do when I have a low amount of subscribers. But that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you for watching my rambling and listening to me talk about my crazy brain or my crazy experiences. I don't really know what's going on, but yeah, so I guess I will talk to you later. Bye.